What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. If you guys have an Instagram account, chances are you've come across Gary Vaynerchuk, or Gary V, as a lot of people know him by. Now, if you don't know who Gary V is, he is one of the most prominent motivational speakers and entrepreneurs of this generation. You can catch him on his Instagram page, usually posting up little 30-second to 60-second clips, sometimes IGTV videos, talking about business, talking about entrepreneurship, and giving real-life advice, sometimes with a little bit of profanity mixed in there, that actually can inspire and motivate a lot of people like myself to get up, get active, and to take more control of their lives. Well, Gary V recently went into a partnership with K-Swiss and has been releasing a number of different sneakers with K-Swiss, such as the Clouds and Dirts, the 001s, 002s, so on and so forth. And today we're looking at the latest collaboration between Gary V and K-Swiss, his 005. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This might be some of the best sneaker packaging I have seen in a very, very long time. And that starts with the box. First things first, you get Gary Vaynerchuk's signature right on the top of the box here. Now, underneath the signature, you get a black and cobalt blue box. That's the color scheme for the sneaker. Everything in the sneaker we're gonna be looking at is a lot of black and cobalt blue. Fire colorway that they chose for this time around. Gary actually said that it was requested by a lot of people that were looking at the sneaker. On the side of the box here, you're gonna get 005. Again, the 5th iteration of Gary V's collaboration with K-Swiss. Drawer style box. Let me tell you guys something. I love the drawer style box. I wish Jordan Brand would bring back drawer style boxes, but until that, at least K-Swiss got the message, Gary V got the message, and gave us a drawer style box. Really, really dope. Now, first things first is this shoe bag that we get. Really, really nice. Almost feels like satin. Really, really nice material. Has 2 cobalt blue drawstrings on it here. Of course, in the middle, it has the K-Swiss and Gary V co-branded logo. And underneath that, it says authenticity wins. Again, another one of Gary V's catchphrases that really resonates deeply with a lot of people like myself, a lot of people that follow him, that watch a lot of his videos. Authenticity always wins out here. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Gary V and K-Swiss GV005 in black and cobalt blue. All right, not gonna lie to you guys, I like the shoe. That's all I can say about it right now. I really, really like the shoe. We're gonna take a deeper look into the materials, but I'll tell you guys, I can tell that this shoe was made painstakingly with Gary V, and a lot of attention to detail was made with this one. So let's dive a little further in. All right, first thing that you guys are gonna notice here is this big plastic case here that's on the lateral side of the sneaker with the GV005 Gary V and K-Swiss co-branded logo inside of it. Now, what is this there for? This actually is supposed to represent when Gary V used to collect baseball cards back in the day when he first started his entrepreneurial journey. This is supposed to hold whatever it is that you feel you might be able to flip, like a baseball card or whatever else you may want to put in there. It has a clear front on there, so be careful what you put in it. Don't put anything in there that you're not supposed to have in there, because anybody will be able to see it. Now, on the back of the pouch, it actually has another one of the K-Swiss Gary V logos with the GV005 embossed. Now, the only thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way about the shoe is the fact that this pouch is stitched onto the shoe. You can't take it off in any kind of a way. So whether you want it there or not, you really don't have a choice. You just have to walk around with this stuck on the shoe. Gary V, I'm sure, wanted it that way because he wanted people probably never to forget about the hustle and never to forget about actually getting out there and getting on their grind. Not mad at that, but it probably would have been nice if this was like attached with a small chain or something removable so people could actually take this off if they wanted to. Now, moving on from there, on the upper of the shoe, you actually get a mix of suede and really nice leather and this nubuck material as well. Really, really well done. Going down the eyelets of the shoe here, really, really nice plush leather. Now, those are accented here in the middle of each of those eyelets by a suede line here. Again, that classic K-Swiss design. You get the 5 lines on both the lateral and medial sides of the shoe. Very nice stitching job in these as well. These are accented with the cobalt blue stitching in that black nubuck. Really, really nice. You also get these 2 cobalt blue plastic eyelets on the lateral and medial side of the sneaker as well. And you get that really nice premium leather that's all around the collar of the shoe as well. This shoe is plush. Now, on the toe box of the shoe, it almost looks 3-dimensional. You get this really nice leather overlay, but it looks like there's leather underneath on the toe box as well, accented by that suede or nubuck wrapping going around the toe box as well. Now, it actually looks like it's hooked into place in the shape of a V again by this little blue piece of nylon here as well. So it actually looks like the nylon is holding that in place. What I found funny is that the nylon kind of looks like it's in the shape of a V, and of course the overlay looks like it's in the shape of a V as well. Now, Gary Vee mentioned when he was doing promo for the shoe that the V is all over the sneaker, not just for Vaynerchuk, but also for the Roman numeral 5. You got to do some research on Gary Vee. He's all about 5. All right, on the tongue of the shoe here, really nice leather tag here, GV005, K-Swiss Gary Vee logo branding here, but again, very nice material. This leather is really plush. On the heel of the lateral side of the shoe, you have Gary Vee's signature also embossed right there on the heel as well. Really nice touch. Moving around to the heel of the shoe here, you get this really nice three-dimensional raised V here. Again, not just for 5, but probably also for Gary Vee as well. Now, it feels like it's actually covered in leather because it's stitched in here, but it feels like a molded, I don't know what it is, maybe a molded rubber that's actually underneath that leather wrapping. It's really nice. It's very sturdy, but it definitely pops out. And of course, in the middle of that emblem, you get the black G for Gary as well. Right above that, you have this heel pull that also has a little blue K-Swiss emblem on it as well. Branding, super important. Basically, any way you look at this sneaker, you're gonna see Gary Vee's branding, and he's very, very big on making sure that people understand his brand. As far as the outsole of the shoe, nothing super special here, just a plain K-Swiss outsole here with the big shield emblem right there in the middle of the foot. Okay, now let's dive a little bit more into the sneaker here. Hopefully you guys can see this tag, but on the instep of the shoe, right inside, stitched in there in the left shoe, there's a little tag that says, "You're gonna die." I know it may seem a little bit morbid, but what it actually means is you need to take advantage of what it is that you want to do right now, because one thing is common across everybody, whether you're an entrepreneur or not, you're gonna die. And Gary Vee always tells people come up to him and say, "Hey, give me 3 words about how to live my life." And he says, "You're gonna die." And what that means is you need to make sure that you're living every moment that you can to the fullest. Now, conversely, on the right shoe, hopefully you guys can see that tag as well. There's another tag in the instep of the shoe that says 1 is greater than 0. 1 is greater than 0 has to do with Gary Vee's philosophy that 1 step is greater than no steps at all. And what that means is if you're trying to start a business, just get started anywhere. Get started somewhere, do some research, do a pop-up shop, do an e-commerce shop, something of that nature. If there's anything you want to do out here that's starting a business for yourself, start anywhere, because 1 small step is better than taking 0 steps at all while you're waiting for everything to fall into place. We see that on YouTube a lot of times. People don't want to start up a YouTube channel because they feel like they don't have the right cameras or the right lights or everything that they need, when 1 small step is greater than nothing. If you got a cell phone, turn it on, start recording, and you have something to share with the world. So very, very sound advice from an entrepreneur. On the insole of the shoe, really nice cobalt blue with the black heel cup here as well. Has again the GV005, the K-Swiss Gary Vee co-branded logo right here on the heel. Last but not least, black wax laces with the blue lace tips that also say 005 on the blue lace tips. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the Gary Vee and K-Swiss GV005. I really, really like this shoe. Not just do I like the aesthetic of the shoe, actually, I think it looks really nice, but on top of that, I actually like the message behind the shoe. So many hidden details, so much symbology in the shoe, and a powerful message in the shoe as well. Overall, really well done, great materials, great execution, great packaging. And to me, that all equals a fantastic shoe. If you haven't picked up your pair yet, I would suggest you go ahead and do so. If you're a fan of Gary Vee, or if you're a fan of K-Swiss, or if you're just a fan of really good materials and really good quality craftsmanship, this is definitely a solid shoe to pick up. All right, guys, that's all I got for these. Now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about the Gary Vaynerchuk and K-Swiss GV005 in black and cobalt blue. Are these ones that you're planning to pick up, or are you gonna go ahead and pass on these? Why or why not? Let me know. Of course, while you're down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Gary Vaynerchuk and K-Swiss GV005 in black and cobalt blue. And until next time, I'm out.